Nothing but the basics. The recipe for the supper tonight is cabbage with smoked sausage. Let's get on with it. I got that kind of cabbage done already, run it underneath the water faucet over there. Got her cleaned up a little bit. You cut your cabbage in some smaller pieces. This right here, actually, it's the cornbread is what is going to be to top this off. But this right here, in reality, this right here is enough to feed 4 people. And we're going to cook it off yonder in that there pot right there is where we're going to cook it. But you cut your cabbage about like that right there and get her off over in yonder. If one of them's a little bit too big, which I don't think them is, that looks pretty good. I'm going to turn them up like that right there. Now let's cut that right there one more time. You know, somebody might want a small portion, so let's cut a little one. And cabbage gasses some people. So if cabbage gasses you, don't let it be a problem. Y'all see what we got there? We got that there cabbage over in yonder, and I got something else. Oh, it's gonna be good. We got this here. It's a smoked sausage, and I done already cut the wrapper right there. And you got that thing out of there, and we're gonna cut it. We're gonna cut this on the bice, kind of crooked. I'm gonna cut it like that right there in all pieces about like that right there. Oh, it's gonna be good. You can't go wrong with a smoked sausage. You can't hardly go wrong with a smoked sausage fried. And the cornbread over there that we're gonna have along with this right here, I done already put it's bordering on being a Mexican style cornbread with the addition of, I actually put some whole kernel corn in that cornbread. Nothing but, oh, it's pretty. I'll show it to you when we get it out of that oven. It's going to be good. Cornbread, just a good staple. Don't be fooling around with this right here. Just get it done and get it in. Actually, we're going to hold that there. That's going to be good. Put that right in there like that. And I've got this here. Get that off over in there. Oh, that's going to be good. And this right here is that beef broth. It's the holidays, and they have this stuff on a sale over there. Or you can get a real deal on beef broth at this time of year. Don't get it all over everything. Kind of go easy with it. Get all poured off over in there. And this right here, not that I'm one to worry about it. Clean it up as you go. Don't be making no mess with your cooking. And I'm going to, just kind of, I'll show you something. You see them red pepper flakes there? That's about that's not a teaspoonful. It's a very few. Yeah, but leave them out if you don't want them in there. Red pepper flakes, just a few of them. And that right there, we need a lot of broth. So that's 3 cups of water right there. I'm going to put that 3 cups of water in there. Oh yeah. If we need some more, we'll add to it. I'm going to put this on the stove over there. And I'm going to boil it. I'm going to let this boil with a lid on it for about 20 or 30 minutes. And then we'll get that cornbread out of the oven and we'll serve it up and see what we got. Let's get on with that. Another another one of those dishes that you have to ask yourself, how can something so simple, so basic, be so good? Look at that. Ooh, we talking good now. It's been about, the time on this has been about 40 minutes. Oh yeah. A good size portion of the, oh yeah. And I did add about, I'm going to say 2 cups of extra water. And those let's get a couple extra one of them. Them there Polish sausages, don't scrimp on the Polish sausages. And the reason that we needed the extra broth, I'm going to show you why. Oh, don't be bashful when you dishing this out. Okay, let's set this aside. It's recap: cabbage, Polish sausage, 3 cups of beef broth, just because of that's what was cheap. Actually, it was a pretty good boil for about 40 minutes. Resistance to whatever the word is, just whatever the word that should be, just apply it at this point. It's cornbread. Y'all see that cornbread there? That's a big old 10-inch skillet there. It's, oh yeah. All right. Non-stick. This cornbread, actually, I'll show you something. Not to be short on the cornbread, I baked 2 small skilletfuls. Let's get her on there. I'll show you something. Y'all see the bottom of that cornbread? Non-stick. And I didn't think that would be enough, so I baked another one. And this one right here, I put about a half a handful of them there chopped onion flakes on top of it there, and let it bake in there. Y'all see it fall out of there? These 2 will be on the sideboard in case this is not enough. The way you would serve this up to this point here, let's look at it. This cornbread, this one, I actually put that corn in there, that whole kernel of corn, and the way you do that is you put that right in there like that, and let that soak that broth up in there. Just put him right down in there. It'll get up in there. And if I turn that around, y'all see that? Oh, that's really good. That's the way you want your cornbread to look. And let this and we do have the ever-present cup of milk. We will have to taste it, break it apart there, get it down in your broth, let it soak it up. All right. The Polish sausage. I'm going to tell you now, it's really too good. Homemade cornbread. Oh, I'm going to wait. From here on the east coast of Arkansas, cabbage, Polish sausage, homemade cornbread, cold milk. We may be poor, but we eat good.